Hey there, everybody. Today we're going to have another edition of Fancy versus Normal Food. This is our Thanksgiving edition. Today we have my little sister Kengler here.
So today I'm going to try 4 different meals. I'm going to try mashed potatoes, and I'm going to do normal versus instant. And I'm also going to do cranberry sauce, store-bought versus homemade. And I'm also going to do gravy, and it's also going to be instant versus homemade. And then there's going to be pumpkin pie, and there's just going to be 2 different versions, homemade and not homemade.
Yes, so the pumpkin pie was store-bought. So the first thing that we're going to do today is mashed potatoes, something that we Irish people really, really love. So here we have 2 versions of mashed potatoes, like she said before. One is instant, one is homemade, and she's going to try both of them. As you can see, she can't. She has a blindfold on, and she will be doing this based purely on taste. So go ahead. Some ACSMR for you guys out there. It's more audible.
Well,
So which one do you think is the homemade?
I definitely think the second one was the homemade, and I think the first was instant. But I've had both of those, so I already know I can tell you kind of which one.
Okay, so that's your vote?
Yep.
Okay. So next we're going to go cranberry sauce. Okay, so now we have cranberry sauce. So the basic difference between them is one is made from scratch, like actual cranberries,
And then there's
water,
store-bought
sugar, and then one that came out of a can. So you did see the video. I left the cranberry sauce as kind of a cylinder in that video, but I did mash it down so that she won't really know which one is which. So go ahead and test them and see what you think.
Okay. I'm not a big fan of cranberry sauce, so this could get rough.
Me neither, surprisingly. But it's one of those Thanksgiving staples.
Oh my god. Okay.
Ooh, good. Wow. Breaks crackers, that's good fun.
Okay. Mmm.
Okay, which one is which?
I feel like the first one is homemade and the second one is store-bought. I still don't like cranberry sauce at all.
Okay. Which one did you think is better?
Probably the second one. I mean, but like not by much.
Okay, so sorry, which one was that again?
The second one, the one I also feel like is the store-bought one, but to me they weren't that great either way. So.
Okay, so you're saying this is the homemade.
Homemade. This is the store-bought. I preferred the store-bought one.
Okay, so we're gonna go on to the next one, which is gravy. So here we have turkey, and gravy. So the turkey is the same. It's just regular carved deli turkey, the premium cut. But we have 2 different gravies. One is going to be vegan with chicken substituted for all of the vegetable stuff. And then the other one has turkey drippings. One was powdered, of course. So go ahead and take a look. They're both surprisingly watery.
They're really cold too, so I'm kind of like cold gravy sucks.
So it's the gravy, it's the gravy, not the turkey?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's try it. Nice. Huh. So which one do you think is the homemade?
I think the homemade is this one, the first one I tried, and I'm almost 1,000% positive the second one I tried is the powder version.
Okay. Now, which one did you think was better?
The homemade.
Okay.
Even though they were extremely cold and watery, and it was upsetting.
Yeah, they're surprisingly watery. I always remembered growing up that it was really thick.
Yeah.
Cornstarch. And for the final test, we have a homemade pumpkin pie and a store-bought pumpkin pie. So go ahead and try. But I cut such small pieces.
Yeah, you know, it's Thanksgiving season. You gotta watch it.
That's nice. Okay, so which one did you think was the homemade?
Homemade one was the one, this one, and the store-bought one was this one.
Okay, and which one do you think was better?
The store-bought one, this guy.
Okay. So you can take out the blindfold.
Okay.
With this one, it's a little more obvious. So before we do the actual tally,
Okay.
you got 3 out of 4 right.
Did I get the cranberry wrong?
So whatever one you want to change, you can.
No, it's fine. I'm fine with it. I know
So
it
you're gonna
was
stand
probably
with
the
it?
cranberry I got wrong.
Okay. So the first one was the mashed potatoes. You got that right.
Boom. But I know which is which, so I was at an advantage on that one.
So the second one, cranberry sauce, you got wrong,
That.
even though you said mine was better. The gravy you got correct, and the pumpkin pie you got correct. It's kind of obvious with the pumpkin pie, really. I did cut off a little bit of a ridge on the crust so that it would be hard to tell, but looking at them side by side.
Homemade apple or pumpkin pies are typically more orange, and I feel like the store-bought ones are a little bit more on the brown side. So.
Yeah, but that's really, really good. So, hopefully this did give you a little bit of instruction on which things you should, buy out of a can when you're cooking your Thanksgiving
Or
turkey.
maybe grow up and make it yourself. Shoot.
But if you're making like a dozen things, it's like there are some things that are inevitably going to have to be from the can, and things are going to be inevitably from actually making them yourself.
Make your turkey from home. That's all I can stress.
But thank you all very much for watching. Please like and subscribe, and we'll see you the next time. Thank you very much. Bye.
Bye.